is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, live in the RHR studio. Good morning. How's everybody doing? I'm here in the RHR studio here in New York. Gonna operate a little DX this morning while chatting with my friends around the world here on chat. Just did a quick spin around the band. Looks like 20 meters already open. 6:38. 38 minutes past 6 o'clock in the morning on the east coast of the United States. And we're ready to work some DX. So just to give you a quick update, we will be operating WPX SSB multi-multi. We will be multi-multi in WPX SSB using the call sign Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. And what's going to be great about it is many of the operators are scattered throughout the United States. Unfortunately, the way the rules and regulations are regulated, we cannot bring in anybody outside of the USA. Think it's a stupid rule. Think it's a stupid law. But again, these contests try to hold back innovation. The ARRL, I know for sure. So let's just say I see Chris in here, Chris Fox, Oscar Echo 3, Charlie Fox, Charlie. Chris could be part of a multi-multi team, but he has to be physically here in the United States to be part of our team. Why can't Chris be part of our team operating remote? Why does he have to physically be in the country? It's just a dumb rule. I know the ARRL has DQ'd people over it. I don't know where the CQ contest committee sits on it. I'm sure if we push the envelope, it'll be all over forums. So we're not even going to take the chance of bringing any foreign operators in, even though we want to. We would love to have people around the world participate with us in a multi-multi, but it's only open to the U.S. ops, unfortunately. Not my rule. Not my idea. I think it's just pretty much ridiculous. I understand operating under SEPT with a designator. I understand that part. I get that part. But if you're going to be part of a multi-multi team using a U.S. call sign, why cannot remote in and do it? Why do you have to physically be in the country? This is a perfect example. While this whole world is in turmoil over this virus, that this would be a great opportunity to open up the world to ham radio and ham radio contesting. So I don't know if any of these contest committee chairmen watch my presentations here. Probably not. But I think it would be a great idea. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Sven. Good morning. I see GJ from Japan. Good morning. I hope everything's over there. Sayonara. Stefan. Did. Matt. Ian. Jap. Christus. Chris Fox. Derek Cox. Yuri. Hey, Yuri, good morning. Nick Mullaney. Malali. I can never say your name, Nick. Good morning there, my friend from the Republic of Ireland. Okay. So, anyway, we got a multi-multi. We're going to be doing WPX. And I'm on the 20-meter station here in Jonesport. Going to test out propagation. So, let me find a frequency. And we'll get going here. Well, a few more checked in. Good morning, Wolfgang. Good morning, John from Canada. Good morning, Chad. Glad to see everybody in here. D-Dad, yeah, with the dog. Okay, turn the volume up here. Sorry if I missed anybody. And here we go. Let's turn the volume up.
That's what you gave me, didn't you?
I'm going to try 195, see if it's open. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? QRZ, 20 meters. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. The George 4 again.
Yeah, George 4, Foxtrot, Kentucky, India. Germany 4, Foxtrot, Kilo, India.
And good morning. Good morning to the United Kingdom. Germany 4, Fox, Kilo, India. Nice signal, 59 into the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Yeah, very good morning to you, Ray. My name is Dave. We're located about 50 miles, 50 miles north of London. Beautiful blue skies here today. We've got about 16 Celsius, so not too bad. I think it's probably quite early in the morning over there. From Germany, 4 Fox, Kilo, India, over.
Yeah, it's early here, Dave. It's 6:44, 44 minutes after 6. I just had my first cup of coffee, and the wife went off to work. So I'm down here in the shack. I'm mandatory indoors. I cannot go out. Only for food. So, good to hear you. You're sounding fantastic here into the state of Maine, where I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 and running 1 kilowatt. QSL?
Roger. Yeah, we're running barefoot this end. We're running 100 watts from an ICOM 7300. Running an ICOM 7300 and just using a wire antenna this end. Just using a wire antenna. Likewise, we're in the house for 12 weeks. Now we've been in the house for 12 weeks. So radio is going to be quite important, I think, at the moment. QSL.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's going to be real important. You can only watch Netflix and the news for so long before it drives you crazy. So I plan on playing a lot of radio, especially this weekend. I will be operating the WPX contest as Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. QSL? A lot of QSB on the signal. First station I've heard this morning. QSL, please. Great at the moment over here. Not really getting a great deal, but you're coming in about 5 and 8 QSL. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're QSL. Yeah, you're anywhere from S9 to down to S5. A lot of QSB, but that's to be expected as the band is opening to Europe. It's still dark here. Oh, let me look out the window. It's still dark here in New York. I think it's daylight in the state of Maine where I'm actually transmitting from. I'm operating remote. Good to hear you. 73. Take care. Golf 4, Fox Kilo India, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73. Bye-bye.
Roger.
Germany 0, Lima, Victor X-ray.
Victor Kilo. India Zulu 1.
Okay, Golf 0, Victor Lima X-ray. Good morning. Good afternoon. You're 59 plus here into the state of Maine this morning. I think it's, is it Ray? Go ahead. I'm not sure if I...
No, it's Tom. You've got the call a little bit screwed up, Ray. It's Lima, Victor X-ray. London, Victor X-ray. Ray, blimey, you're end stopping my needle, Roger.
Yeah, very good, Tom. Good to hear you this morning. You're very strong, very strong. You're 20 over. And it's 6:47 a.m. here. Hope everything's okay with you over there in the United Kingdom. I understand it's mandatory lockdown. QSL?
QSL, yes. Well, everybody's got to stay home. I've been told 12 weeks.
Wow.
A long time to stay in the QTH. I've got to now arrange for food deliveries, Roger.
Yeah, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that. 12 weeks indoors? Boy, that's a long time. You're going to be You're going to feel like you're in prison. Go ahead.
Roger.
Yeah, I double with you. I said it's going to feel like you're in prison. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. They say I can go out if I want for once a day for exercise. We can go out to have a walk in the park, and as long as we stay away from people, Roger.
Yeah, yep, I get it. Social distancing, that's what they're calling it. Well, my exercise for the next couple of weeks, I think, is going to be doing the push to talk here. I'm going to be getting a lot of exercise with my fingers. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, Ray. Hey, you've been doing that for the last few months that I know of. For the last 12 months, I should say. Ray, what do you like?
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Tom. Very good. Well, good to hear you this morning. Best wishes to you and the family and to my good friends in the United Kingdom. And boy, I have an awful lot of friends in the UK. 7-3, Tom, take care. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Whiskey India 01. Stay healthy, stay lucky, man, and we will talk to you later. Goodbye and God bless, buddy. G0LVX.
Okay, 73, Tom, take care. And the best wishes to everybody in the United Kingdom. Italy Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mike. Ciao, my friend from Italy. Good morning.
Good morning, Ray, my friend. How are you? Usually broadcasting from USA to Europe.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You're sounding fantastic. You're 5'9 plus 20 here in the state of Maine. How's things in Italy? Go ahead.
Roger, all well here, all well here. A little bit better than yesterday, but the crisis is again living in Italy and in Europe.
Thanks, Richard.
So we will move on. We will move on. We will move on. Thanks a lot, Ray. I will not bring more of your time. Many stations in Europe will give you.
Thanks, Richard.
Good morning. Thanks a lot, Ray. See you soon. See you
Morning,
tomorrow.
Colin.
As usually, Whiskey 2. Sorry, I'm lost your call sign. This is India Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mike.
No problem, Freddie. Understand. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, very good, Freddie. Good to hear you in here this morning. Glad to see things are a little bit better. And I wish you and your family the best of luck. And as always, thanks for checking in and giving us the latest status from Italy. Be well. 7-3. Take care. Italy Zulu 1 Echo Papa Mike. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Roger, Ray. Take care and see you tomorrow. W2 Radio Echo from IZ1 EPM.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye. 7-3. Okay, sorry about not having the volume up loud enough on the receive audio. I'll turn that up in a moment. Let me just mention a few other people who checked in here. Richard, thanks for sharing on Ham Radio 2.0. Good morning, Matt. Yeah, pile up already. Richard, thanks for sharing our private Facebook page. Yes, we have a private Facebook page. Those of you who watch the show, you're welcome to join. A lot of us over there have been sharing pictures, video, and just stories about ham radio. Pretty cool page, to be honest with you. You know, everybody's over there posting pictures. We'd like to see your station. We'd like to see your antenna. So please go ahead and do that. Good morning, Colin, from Northern Ireland. We're doing great over here, Colin. Thanks for asking. And Tracy, good morning. Hope everything's well with you in the UK. I know you're indoors. And I know you got to be extra careful there. We're praying for you. All right. Turn the volume up here and continue. Okay, what is your call sign? Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Delta, Japan, 4, Mike X-ray.
Okay, good morning, Sven. Good morning from Germany. You're very loud. Your station at the home QTH is doing well. You're 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL Ray, thanks for the 59 plus. You're also about plus 20 here in Munich. Yeah, we have a good station here at home, but only the noise it's very terrible. 20 meters towards North America, we have all the time S9 noise, so it's very hard. Mike, back to you.
Yeah, okay, very good, Sven. Well, you know, I spend a lot of time tracking this stuff down. When I get line noise, I'm out there with my my little dish called an ultrasonic receiver. In 9 out of 10 times, it's usually the utility pole's an insulator, so you may be able to track the noise down, unless it's coming from in somebody's house. All right, Sven, well, you're sounding great. I understand the rotating tower in Croatia is seized up, so it may take a little longer to get repaired from an email I got. Good to see you, Sven. 17 years old, I believe, out of Germany. Delta Japan 4, Mike X-Ray. Be safe. From Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you for the final. Morning, Andrew.
Yeah, QSR, 17 years old here. Yeah, thank you very much for picking my call up. Wish you all the best, and 73s, bye-bye.
7-3, Sven. We'll be on in the contest over the weekend. I think we're going to use the call Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. So, hope to work it. 73, take care. Delta Japan 4, Mike X-Ray. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Roly Boly.
Mike Sierra Victor 1, Romeo Papa. Mexico 0, Canada. Sierra Victor 1, Radio Papa.
Okay, let me pick up the station in Greece. Very strong. Sugar Victor 1, Radio Papa 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
No, negative. Good morning, Ray. Sierra Victor 1, Romeo Papa. Sierra Victor 1, Radio Papa. Good morning, my friend. Nice to see you again. Very, very beautiful signal, beautiful modulation. You are 59 plus 15 to 80 peaking, my friend. Over.
Yeah, you're the same. You're peaking 10 to 20 over. Good morning from the United States. It's 6:55, 5 minutes to 7 a.m. here in the U.S. I'm physically sitting in New York, just north of New York City, and the transmitter is in the state of Maine, where I'm running 5 over 5 over 5, and about 1,500 watts here on the peak. Sounding good, my friend. Hope everything's well in Greece. Sugar Victor 1, Radio Papa. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Hey, Phil.
1, Radio Papa.
Roly Boly.
Ron. Thank you, my friend QSO. Sorry, telephone. 7-3, see you later, my friend. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo is 1 RP. Sorry, telephone and okay, bye-bye.
Okay, 7-3. Get the telephone, my friend. Bye-bye. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, the Mike station. I think Mike 0. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Canada, Italy, November. Mike 0, Charlie, India, Norway. And today I'm not mobile, Ray. QSL.
Okay, well, that's that's understandable. Probably not allowed on the roads, right? Mike 0, Charlie, Italy, November, out of Scotland. You're 59 plus. The name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Go ahead.
Necessary. I'm surprised you're hearing me. I'm running barefoot 100 watts to an inside antenna, Ray. QSL.
Yeah, Roger on 100 watts on the infed. You're very strong. You're 59 plus. No problem copying you. Give me the name again. Go ahead.
Yeah, the name's Rick. Romeo, India, Charlie, Kilo.
Okay, very good, Rick. Good to hear you this morning. What's the status there in Scotland? Are you just like the rest of the United Kingdom, mandatory indoors? Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, we're on lockdown, Ray. No one's supposed to leave the house unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, okay, very good, Rick. Sorry to hear that. Well, I wish you the best of luck there in Scotland, and be well, and be safe, and yeah, no problem. You're doing great with the NFED and 100 watts. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Ray. Okay, thanks for the contact.
Italy United 5, Golf India 0, Radio.
Mike 0, Canada, Italy, November. Bye-bye.
Okay, 73. Take care, and the best wishes to you there in Scotland. The Golf Italy station out of Northern Ireland. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good morning, Ray. Sounding very, very good. Golf India 0, Zulu Alpha Kilo. The handle is Fred. We have worked before. And you're 5 and 9 plus 20, Ray, this morning, over.
Yeah, very good, Fred. Yeah, you're booming in here. You're 5'9 plus 20 as well. Here, physically sitting in New York, just north of New York City, 60 miles north of New York City, where we have the worst outbreak of the coronavirus in the United States, right outside the metro area of New York City. And my transmitter's in the state of Maine, on the coast of Maine in Jonesport, where there's no cases that I know of. But we're here in New York. We're in lockdown, somewhat in lockdown. Cannot go outside unless we're doing essential business. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 at 175 over 123 over 71, all beaming in your direction. Go ahead.
Yeah, it sounds very, very good, Ray. Absolutely a tremendous signal. Just like a local station, if not better. Yeah, we're in the same situation, Ray. We're on lockdown. The two daughters have had myself and the XYL on lockdown this past week, even before the British government had brought it into being. And anything we need, we just lift the telephone and the daughters go on and get it. I'm in my 60s now, so they don't want us to take any sort of undue risk, although it's not as bad here as what it is in New York or the likes of London. And hopefully things will get better. Just trying to sort of flatten the curve, as they say, and try and get everybody to stay indoors, which is literally impossible. They had crowds yesterday, Ray, in parks and whatnot, and last night they closed all the parks and stopped crowds of people sort of gathering together. But sure, that's another story. Ray, I hear all the calling you, so I won't hold you up, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure once again. Stay safe, stay well, stay happy, and we'll see you further down the log. W2RE, GI0ZAK, listening, and for the final, Ray, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Fred. What's the situation in Belfast? Is it as bad as it is in London, or is there not much happening there? Go ahead.
No, it's not as bad. It's not as bad here now. It is getting steadily worse. It's steadily creeping up the scale. I think we're from the outbreak until now. I think we're about 150 who have passed, and I think the number in medical facilities is around 300, maybe 400. So it's steadily creeping up, and mortality rate is steadily creeping up. Right, just not as bad as other places, but we're trying to keep a lid on it. Ray, over.
Yeah, understand. In New York City, they should have shut things down a lot earlier than they did, and now New York City is just infested. I don't know how they're going to control it in such an environment like that. I'm just north of New York City, about 60 miles. Where I am, in the county I am, it's not very bad. There are a few cases in the county that I am. But you go 20, 30 miles south of me, and it's pretty bad. So, and my wife works in that county as a nurse, and she doesn't have the proper protection. They're just giving her a stupid little mask that's not even rated at, they have a name for it. I forget they have a number for it for the proper protection, and she does not have that. And most of the workers that she works with live in the Bronx. So she said one of the aides that work in the rehabilitation center has come down with it. So I have no idea what's going on there at the rehabilitation center. It's called a nursing home here, just in Westchester County. And my son is a news reporter, cameraman. He's actually a cameraman for a major network in New York, and he's been working down there. And I just don't know, how much he's being exposed. And they both coming home every night, so hopefully they don't bring it home. And if they do, well, we're gonna have to fight it. So see how it goes, Fred. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Best wishes to you there in Northern Ireland. Golf India 0, Zulu Alpha Kilo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yes, okay, Ray. Yeah, all fine, all copied. Yeah, 2025 over your last. Yeah, they're looking for $250,000 volunteers here to deliver medical stuff from chemists and
I hear you, Phil.
Other look after the elderly, see what they want. But that's another story. Take care, Ray. Stay safe, mate, and stay happy. We'll see you further down the log. W2RE GI0ZAK signing clear. It's been a pleasure, mate. 7-3.
Okay, 7-3, and best wishes, and take care, and we'll catch you in the log again. At least we have radio, right? We can play a little radio here, and not have to watch the news. I can only take so much of the news, and then I got to shut it off. It's just a repeat over and over and over again. 7-3, take care. Golf Italy 0, Zulu Alpha Kilo, 7-3. Good morning, Phil. 2 Echo 0, Zulu Delta X-Ray, 59 plus, over.
Yeah, W2RE 2E0ZDX mobile. Just thrown up an end-fed long wire array. Only running the 50 watts, though, 50 watts only. But I've got still in a nice takeoff in your direction. About 600 foot above sea level here, Ray, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Phil. Yeah, you're very strong with the mobile with the 50 watts. You're 5.9 plus about 10 dB on the peaks. Go ahead.
No, negative. I'm not mobile, Ray. I'm at home, home QTH. I've got the radio out of the car now and thrown an end.
Hi, DK.
Ready for the contest.
Good morning.
For the weekend, over.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the contest. We're going to be doing multi, and most likely using the call sign Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. I'm not sure how many multis are going to be during this weekend, since everybody in the world is practicing social distancing, and a lot of people can't travel. So I'm just curious how this is all going to play out. We're going to be multi, and everybody's going to be operating remote. We have 10 operators, and they're going to be scattered throughout the U.S., and we're all going to be remoting in and operating this station that I'm transmitting from right now. And we're going to be doing a real serious effort, multi, remote. And I'm just not sure what our competition is going to be, Phil, because I'm not sure. I know not many stations have that capability to do it remote. Most don't even do remote. And most cannot travel. So I don't even know what the competition is going to be there, Phil. Go ahead.
Yeah, W2RE 2E0ZDX. Yeah, it seems strange saying ZDX without the mobile on the end. But yeah, I know where you're coming from. Yeah, I've just read the rules. I think I'm going to be a single operator, so I think I've got to have an 8-hour break somewhere along the line, I think.
12.
I've not read the rules properly yet, but yeah, looking forward to it. Can't do a lot else, so it's just radio. Oh, by the way, all the best call signs have Delta X-Ray on the end. Cheers, Ray. Have a good morning. 7-3.
7-3, Phil. Take care. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Lima.
Let me say hello to DK. Ida Pa. Hope I pronounced that right. Good morning to you there in Brunei. Yes, we have a beautiful YL from Brunei in here on chat watching. Good to see you in here this morning. Michael, they're in northern France, home for 5 to 6 weeks. They're in France. Yeah. Join the club, my man. Good morning. Panagutius. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, so I'll just call you Panos. Sugar Victor 3, Papa Mike Lima. Good to see you in here. I see Antonio made it. Italy Kilo 8, Golf, Quebec. And as you know, we just worked Phil, 2 Echo 0. And of course, Roly Boly's in here. Love that name. But he likes to be called Ron. Okay, here we go. Let's turn it up.
2 Echo 9. Mike, Golf, Victor.
Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Mike Whiskey 1, Delta Charlie Fox.
Victor.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 1, Delta Charlie Fox out of Wales. Very strong, 59 plus. Go ahead.
Roger, Ray. Very good morning to you. Did speak to you yesterday. Just thought I'd call in again. Been making some alterations here to the ham shack and just trying out the antenna again. It's now at 20-25 meters and it's much better up at that height. So receiving you 5 and 9 plus your fantastic signal there from Maine, and I understand you're operating remote from New York. Trust everything's well with you this morning, and it's around, what time is it? It's 10 past 11 here in South Wales, and like I said before, I'm 10 miles east of the city of Cardiff, Curso.
Queen Japan, standing by.
Okay, very good. Give me the name again, Mike Whiskey 1, Delta Charlie Fox. I missed the name, go ahead.
Yeah, to Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Mike Whiskey 1, Delta Charlie Fox returning. This is Gareth, Golf Alpha Romeo, Echo Tango Hotel, QSL.
Okay, very good, Gareth. Good to hear you. Well, the signal's incredible. You're 5.9 plus 20, solid 20 over. So whatever you did with that antenna, leave it. It's working fantastic. I've worked a few other stations in the UK, and you're pretty much the loudest of them all. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, that's great. Thanks for that information. I'm running a Kenwood TS 990, 200 watts into an MA5B
plus 30
at 25 meters there. So it's obviously doing the job there, which is great news. What's the audio like, over?
Audio's fantastic, and you just hit plus 30. You're doing great. Congratulations.
Yeah, Roger. And I was just looking at your QRZ.com page, and what a fantastic setup you've got there. Really you do wish I had some more space for some antennas like that, but as long as we're getting out, that's all that matters. Okay, I won't hold it with you this morning, and thanks very much for taking my call, and hopefully I'll catch you on the bands at some other time. This is a great opportunity to play radio, so I'm signed off from work. Just made the decision to close down due to the coronavirus, and it's my opportunity to play a bit of radio. Don't usually get time to do it during the day, so making every opportunity to get out and try and get on the bands there. So lovely to hear you this morning. I won't hold it. Obviously, there's other people calling, and hopefully we'll catch you down the log again. Mike Whiskey 1, Delta Charlie Fox, returning to Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, and going QRT7, please.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for calling in, and thanks for checking out the QRZ page. Appreciate it. 73, take care, Gareth, and best luck to you and the family with the COV ID 19. Good luck. Bye-bye. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. Papa Delta 9 Zulu. Wow, what a signal. 20 over.
Yeah, Roger. Good day, sir. How are you doing, Ray? You're 5920 as well. Likewise, the same signal and beautiful copy on the remote. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good, Sasha. Good to hear you. Wow, you're 20 to 25 over. Yep, I'm operating remote. We're going to be operating the WPX contest this weekend, SSB. And we're going to be doing multi-multi. And we're going to have 10 operators scattered throughout the U.S. remote in and operate with us. With the outbreak of the virus, we're going to try something new this time. We're going to try to get everybody to remote in and see if we can make this a success. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you keep in mind when you do multi-operate, just get between each other 5 to 6 feet, yes?
Yeah. We're going to be... I was doing the calculations. I think the average distance between the 10 operators that are going to be operating remote is like 150 miles. So I think we might be okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anyway, good luck on the contest, old man. I just want to say a quick hello and try to stay inside if it's possible there, Ray, and all the health to you and family, okay? Good job there. Good copy there from the Whiskey 2 Radio Echo Station. Bye-bye. Okay,
Sasha, always great to hear you. And we'll catch up with you soon, and good luck in the contest over the weekend. Papa Delta 9 Zulu. I think it's going to be pretty busy, Sasha. A lot of people are going to be indoors. I think this contest is going to be very busy. The only thing that is an unknown As if 15 meters it can come to life. It's been very, very quiet. 7-3, Sasha. Bye-bye.
Yeah, indeed. 15 is quiet over here. I get some Arabic and Asia countries, but no U.S. or stateside at all. Well, we can see. We shall see. By the way, I changed the microphone. How's my audio? Is it okay?
Your audio is perfect, as always. Sounds great. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. Okay, 7-3.
Good morning, Paul.
Are calling here from Europe. You're the only one from the U.S. at the moment. 7-3. Bye-bye.
Okay, 7-3, Sasha. Good to see you in here this morning. And best wishes to you and the family with the outbreak. Stay well, and we'll catch you soon. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Sierra Echo 3 Tango.
Wow, what a pile-up this morning. Everybody's home. Sugar Echo 3 Tango, you're like 25 to 30 over. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much for my signal there. You're also 25, 30 dB over. It's like a local here, over.
Yeah, good propagation. You're 5.9 plus 20, 25 in that last one. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5, running about 1,500 watts here on the peaks. Operating from Maine. I'm physically in New York. The remote technology. This is what's great about it. We don't have to travel to get to the station. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's 100%. I'm working about the kilowatt now in a spider beam. We all must stay at home, so why don't take the radio for an hour or two, over?
Yes, very good. I guess that's the name you go by. That's what I see on QRZ. Yes, everybody's staying home. Everybody's staying home, unless people like my wife, who's a nurse, must still go to work. Yes, completely understand. Well, you're sounding great. Can you tell me what your antenna is and how much power you're running? Go ahead.
Yeah, the antenna is a spider beam. I have changed the QTH, but I haven't get up the usual antennas. But
hey,
now
Michael.
I'm using a spider beam.
Where are you located?
And about 1 kilowatt output from a GC Fox Tango 5000, over.
Yeah, solid plus 20 to peaking 25 over. Fantastic signal. So what's the status in Sweden? Are you mandatory indoor, or can you go and move around? Go ahead.
No, we can go and move around and go to work, but they don't want us to get together. So we stay at home and we go to work. Roger?
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, good to hear you. Thanks for calling in from Sweden this morning. Sugar Echo 3 Tango, 73, bye-bye.
Okay, we see you, Radio Echo from Sugar Echo 3 Tango, 73, and have a nice weekend. Bye-bye. See you on the contest. Bye-bye.
73, bye-bye. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Wow, look at that pile. Okay, I see a lot of strong signals here. Most of them are well over to 5.9 plus 20. Usually when I see signals this strong, 15 meters may be open. And with that, I want to just test 15 meters for a few moments. If all of you could QSY and see if I'm heard on 15 meters, I'm going to try 21.305. 21.305. Let's give 15 meters a try here just to see if the band is open. Appreciate if everybody would QSY. Okay, let's try this. These signals are very strong on 20 meters this morning. I just want to see if there's even an opening on 15 meters. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Hello, CQ, CQ 15, CQ 15 meters, CQ Delta X-ray 15, CQDX 15 meters, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. Come on, Europe. CQDX15, CQDX15, CQ Delta X-ray, 15 meters. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo, QRZ. CQDX15, CQDX15, CQ Delta X-ray, 15. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo, QRZ, 15 meters. All right, I'm going to try something. Let's see if I'm going to get picked up on RBNs here. Obviously, the band looks like it's not open. Nobody's coming back to me. But what I do is I can test. I have this check RBN feature here in the console. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the volume. I'm going to turn the speed of my CW up. I'm at 25 words a minute. I'm going to go to like 40. I'm just going to check to see the RBNs here. I just want to see if I'm getting picked up in Europe. So just bear with me one moment here. So far, I'm not getting picked up. The band may not be open. Even with signals 20 to 30 over on 20 meters, still doesn't open up to 15 meters. Crazy. It's been nothing but 20 meters for the last 6 months. Yeah, I'm not getting picked up on any RBNs. I'm going to point one antenna to the south here. I'm going to point one antenna to the south. Sometimes you get a skewed path into Europe. Just curious if, under this skewed path, if I'll get picked up in Europe. So this is a good way to find out if the band is open. Obviously, nobody came back to me when I was calling CQ. And I'm not getting picked up on any RBNs here. Okay, so right now we're beaming towards South America. I'm not getting picked up on anything here. QRZ 15, Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Nothing. Let me go back to 20 meters here. Hopefully I still have a frequency. Let's see if 190 is open. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? A QRZ 20 meters, Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. CQ20, 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 Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo, QRZ 20. Again, QRZ, beaming Europe. Whiskey 2, radio, echo. Whiskey 2, radio, echo.
Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha.
Ah, Lima Alpha 2, Pop India Alpha. Good to hear you. Very strong, 59 plus. Over.
QSL Ray, good morning to you there. You're doing superb into Norway as well. 5 and 9 plus 20,
Peter.
So good signal.
Yep.
Name
Peter.
here is still Peter, and we're on the southwest coast of Norway, running you with a kilowatt. And the horizontal delta loop for 80 meters as usual. I thought I'd push you with some info here. Fatalities in Norway, 13. Infected, 2,899. 6 new today, so that's not half bad. It seems to slow down a bit here. Go ahead.
Well, that's great because everybody's staying indoors, right? That's fantastic. Yeah, I haven't looked at the statistics yet. I know New York is just growing immensely. And I don't know how they're going to slow it down in a city of that size. New York has more than 50% of the cases in the United States. We have half the counties in the U.S. don't have any cases, and New York has 25,000 or something like that. So going to be tough to slow it down in New York, but that's great news, Peter. That the curve is flattening out. I watched part of your video yesterday while you were streaming live. Congratulations. How'd that work out for you? Go ahead.
Oh, lots of interest. You know what? I did a mistake. I have this own page on Facebook called Live Ham Radio, and I thought I was broadcasting there, but by mistake I was broadcasting on my private Facebook page. And well, to say the least, I got a lot of response from people who really don't care about ham radio that much, but lots of nice comments and very polite people, and yeah, the response was really good. I think that people were a bit bored at sitting at home watching the bad news, and then this was sort of just something else there. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. I understand. Yeah, when we started off, I've been doing this for actually a couple of years now, but I didn't start live streaming seriously until the beginning of the year, and it just grew pretty quick. You know, I talk about a lot of different topics, but it's mostly operating HF, and there's a lot of interest throughout the world. Most of the people that watch are not ham radio operators. They just like listening to the different accents and the people I work, and a lot of them have emailed me, and when I say a lot, I mean hundreds of emails. Maybe it's close to thousands now of emails about how they didn't know ham radio was just much interesting. So it's really good to get the exposure out there, Peter, and congrats for doing it yesterday. I was watching it while you were operating, and it sounds fantastic. Good to hear you got a good response. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, LA 2, PIA, returning. Yeah, fine business, Ray. Well, you know what? I enjoy this hobby immensely. It's really nice. You get to know new people. You make friends, actually. And you know, once this is over and we can start travel again, I'd love to go over to the States and have a look at your remote sites. We have a very big remote site here in Norway as well that's under building now. It's a contest site, and it's in the east part of Norway, just south of Oslo. However, I'm not involved in that. I just play around with my own stuff at the moment there, Ray. Okay, I imagine lots of stations are waiting to give you a holler. I don't want to keep you too long. Keep yourself, your wife, your kids free of disease there and healthy. And hopefully we'll hook up again here on 20 some other time. Oh, yeah, by the way, just to mention it, I was listening for you on 15. I couldn't hear anything. Nothing. Nada. So conditions must be totally dead there, and which is really surprising since the signals are so strong here on 20.
I know.
You never know. Radio, you know, I have a friend, he says there's lots of things going on between the antenna and Earth we don't understand. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, LA 2 PIA.
Yeah. I've seen 15 meters open with the sunspot numbers at 0. And I've seen the SFI, which is 71. I've seen 15 meters open with the sunspot number of 0 and then SFI of 71. But for whatever reason, the last few weeks, it just won't open. And usually I can pick up RBNs in Europe pretty regularly on a daily basis out of Europe, but it's been pretty dead quiet, I can tell you that. Unless my 15-meter antennas are broken, which could you know, with all the ice storms we had, it's possible, but the SWR looks good, so that's usually a good indication things are working. But we'll keep trying it. We'll keep testing and see if we can open up 15 meters. And congrats, Peter, on the live stream. Keep doing it. We need to get this hobby exposed to people. And it's just enjoyable to watch. Very enjoyable to watch. So, again, thanks again for the support. And we'll catch up with you later. Best wishes to everything and everybody in Norway. Lima Alpha 2, Papa Indy Alpha, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
73 Ray, and thanks again. Bye-bye.
Okay, 73. Take care. Bye-bye. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, big signal. United Radio 4, Fox Golf Yankee, 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
Good morning, my friend. Your report is 59 plus 20 dB. 59 plus 20 dB. Your signal is very good, very strong. My name is Alex. I live in Penza. Kitech Penza. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. United America 4. Florida Golf Yankee. Back to you.
Okay, United America 4, Fox Golf Yankee. Very good, Alex. You're very strong. You're 5'9 plus 20. 5'9 plus 20. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, and I'm in the state of Maine. QSL?
Roger. Thank you very much for connecting. So bye-bye. 73. Пока. До свидания.
Macedonia. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, I think it's Golf 0, Japan, Washington, Canada. Good morning.
Good morning, Ray. How's everything with you there this morning, Ray?
Yeah, just playing a little radio here in the shack. I just finished up my second cup of coffee and talking to all my good friends in the world. Go ahead.
Sure thing there, Ray. No problems at all. WX here today, Ray. Very nice, sunny and quite warm, Ray. So hopefully the start of spring there, Ray. QSL?
QSL, do I have your call incorrect? Is it Golf 4 or Golf 0? Go ahead.
Golf Whiskey 0, Japan, Washington, Canada. Paul, Ray. QSL?
Okay, very good, Paul. Yeah, I was trying to pull you up on QRZ, and it came up unknown. So, George Washington, 0, Japan, Washington, Canada. Good to hear you from Wales this morning, Paul. I guess I think we spoke yesterday. You're mandatory indoors, QSL?
Yes, Ray, we are stuck indoors by the government only allowed to go out for shopping and some extra these things there, Ray. No less the same as yourself there, Ray. How long it's going to last, who knows there, Ray? QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Paul. Yep, nobody knows how long it's going to last. I know our president here in the United States says he wants everything open by Easter. So we'll see if that's even possible. Be great if it is. We'll just have to wait and see. QSL?
QSL, I'm not there, Ray. Like I said, how long we're going to last update on our way, but it's a good job we got the radio there, Ray. I don't hold it in there. Like I said, a lot of stations call me once again there, Ray. Just hold in, see everything is okay your side. Like I said, we're okay this side at the present time. No problems at all. So, best 73s, Ray, and stay safe.
Okay, very good. Paul, good to hear you. We'll see you in the contest over the weekend. We'll be using the call sign Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. And we're going to be multi. We're going to have 10 operators scattered throughout the United States operating remote into this station that I'm transmitting. So we'll see you over the weekend. Good to hear you. Take care and best wishes to my friends in Wales. Golf Whiskey 0, Japan, Washington, Canada. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3. Bye-bye. Okay, Italy 0, Bravo Yankee Radio, booming 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
Okay, Roger. Good morning, Ray. Italy 0, Bravo Yankee Radio. My name Aldo, Alpha Lima Delta Oscar, and QTH Roma. You report 59 plus. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, I0 BYR.
Okay, Aldo, good to hear you. I wish you best wishes there in Italy. I know you indoors. You're 5'9 plus about 10 dB. QSL?
Okay, QSL, right. Thank you very much. And 73. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Best wishes. Thanks. QRZ?
Zero, Oscar Papa.
Something, Alpha Whiskey Florida, I think. Go ahead.
Germany 0, America Whiskey Victoria. Germany 0, America Whiskey Victoria.
Okay, Germany 0, America Whiskey Victoria. Good morning. From the United States, it's 7:33 in the morning. You're 5'9" plus 10. Over.
Yeah, QSL, Ray. Good to hear you on again. We have spoken many, many times. I'm sure you've spoken to the hams on here so many times, Ray. You're kind of like your own Frank Sinatra in a way to ham radio. That's how famous you are. Hey, great, Ray. How good is that to be nice and comfy where you are using a remote setup? That would be just awesome. I'd love that. I just think about it and think, wonderful. Good to hear you on, Ray. Smashing signal, tearing it up, tearing the airwaves up, just as Frank Sinatra would be tearing up the stage. Great signal as always. W2RE, Germany 0, America, Whiskey Victoria.
Yeah, very good, Ricky. Yeah, that analogy is pretty cool to think about it. Frank Sinatra, that guy was a legend. I'm just a retired truck driver. I'm a retired truck driver that built all these remote sites on the Atlantic Ocean. Think about that. You know, sometimes in life, Ricky, you know, it's not how smart you are, not how wealthy you are, it's how much desire you have. And when I retired from Pepsi Cola at the young age of 48, because I was fortunate enough to start off at 18 years old working in the Teamsters and then later on become a shop steward, I was able to retire after 30 years, which is great. And then I started this remote stuff, and I love it. And we built a lot of stations over the last couple of years. Motivation and, you know, being able to be dedicated is where the reason why we have these stations, Ricky. I had no money to build these stations. Trust me. I had very little funds, but we kept on going, kept our head down, and we kept motivated. And now we have these beautiful remote stations along the Atlantic coast. And boy, we take a lot of beating with the weather. Keeping them maintained is not an easy task. But, you know, we're a small little army. 2 or 3 guys to keep this stuff up and running. Good to hear you, Ricky. As always, fantastic signal, beautiful audio, and always a pleasure to work you. Golf 0, Alpha Whiskey Victor, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Go ahead.
Yeah, lovely, Ray. Absolutely first class. Beautiful. Well, you are a legend, Ray. You're a legend in most of the guys, you know, operating in this fraternity. And, you know, at the end of the day, they look at you and think, wow, fantastic. But you know what? You said it, you know, with no money. And nothing needs money to start. Determination, you know, desire. And if you've got that grit, you know where you're going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You dig and dig, you fight, you crawl. No matter what, and you get there. It doesn't even matter how long it takes or how many hills you got to get over. You get around it, you get over it. You'll get there if the desire is there. Determination. Fantastic. It's wonderful, Ray. You know, I love your story. I've looked, I've you know, looked at the videos, and I know the amount of work that you put in, but it's pure love, brother. It comes from the heart. Comes from the heart. So I know what it's all about. God bless, Ray. Stay safe and keep doing what you're doing. You know, keep doing what you're doing. It's coming from the heart. W2RE G0AWV. Speak soon, Ray.
Okay, Ricky, thanks for the nice words. Appreciate it. And thanks for being out there working us. And you got just an incredible signal. Your audio is fantastic. And as always, great to work you. I'll just make one comment before you leave. It took a lot of arrows, took a lot of bullets. We had the pitchforks and the torches out when we first started remoting. We were gonna ruin the hobby. That's what many said. That the hobby is now gonna be dead. But you know what? We're gonna have the last laugh, Ricky. Because during the contest over the weekend, nobody can travel. Nobody can travel. So Most of the guys that were out with the pitchforks and the torches, that were totally against what we were doing in the beginning, some have come over and crossed onto the other side. But there are many that still think that remote operations should not be allowed. Well, we're going to have the last laugh, Ricky, because we're putting together a multi-multi while the rest of the people that are going to operate cannot do it. Because you know why? Because they can't travel. So sometimes things turn around. Unfortunately, I wouldn't want to, see this again in this type of situation, but this is the perfect example. 7-3, Ricky. Best wishes to you in the United Kingdom, and God bless. Golf 0, Alpha, Whiskey Victor, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3, bye-bye.
Yeah, beautiful.
Golf 3, Sierra, Quebec, Lima, Juliet.
Golf 3, Sierra, Golf Charlie.
Okay, Ricky, take care, 73. I think there's a Golf 3 Sugar. You broke up there a moment. The Golf 3 Sugar, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ray. Golf 3, Sierra, Golf Charlie. Golf 3, Sierra, Golf Charlie. Over.
Okay, Golf 3, Sugar, Golf Charlie. Good to hear you. Graham, you're 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Ray. It's nice to know we can get through to you there. I've heard you many times, and I noticed we worked back on 160 in 2010, and was it recently on 40 meters? Big signal as usual. I sit here in the mornings or in the midday listening to you, and
Morning, Alexander.
Many times, but obviously conditions have not been good. You're 20 over 9, and I'm sitting here just listening to you and thinking what a passion you have for the hobby. And like myself, it's a super hobby. You've got to dig yourself into it and enjoy it. Curacao?
Yeah, I love the hobby, Graham. It's fantastic. I've met a lot of interesting people from this hobby over the years. Most of them, 95% of them are good people. Then you got the other 5%. Hate, anger. So we have a great family. Amateur radios operators are like a big family. And I enjoy working and working DX, making friends. It's really a fantastic hobby. And we are a big promoter of youths and amateur radio. And we're promoting amateur radio to young people. And it's been working for us. We're just three men, actually 4 men, trying to change the world here in somewhat of a small way by promoting amateur radio, especially to the youth. And as you just said, you listen, that's fantastic. Really appreciate it. I'm a pretty boring guy. And, I try to make it a little bit exciting. But, we're having fun. Live streaming, it's been fantastic. The support has been incredible. And we're close to 3 million video views since the beginning of the year. So, obviously, somebody's watching this stuff. Who it is, I have no idea. But we're getting a lot of support. Good to hear you, Graham. I don't know why you couldn't get through the pile-up in the past. You're 20 over. Big signal. Golf 3, Sugar Golf Charlie, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Now I don't understand why, and I go in sometimes and thinking, I can't get through to Ray, why is that? But it's just, that's how it goes, isn't it? And I found over the years, 20 meters is a strange band for propagation, and I just go in and think, well, you're 20 over 9, you're not hearing me, but I'm sure you are, but for whatever reason. But I think there's a lot of big guns, if I can use that word, on 20 meters, and I'm pleased that we've made this contact. That's made my day there, and I've looked on your website many times, and oh boy, what a setup! But it doesn't happen without a lot of hard work. That's the key. That's the key thing. Is the hard work that goes into it. Ray, sorry about that. The X-ray I'll just pick.
Frequencies in use.
Situation here, we're in that category of isolating in the UK.
Frequencies in use.
It's starting to ramp up quite a lot now, and as it is around the world. So we're enjoying
Thanks,
the whole
Andy.
thing, I guess.
Appreciate it.
Thing of this virus is bringing all the amateur radio operators throughout the world together, and we're all singing from the same hymn book there. Anyway, one hold it, many stations calling in. Pleasure to work you, and have a good day, and I hope goes well in the contest this weekend for you. W2RE, G3SGC.
Okay, fantastic, Graham. Appreciate working you and you calling for the first time. Please call us again. Pleasure's been all mine. Best wishes to you and the people in the UK. Pulling for you. And we'll catch up with you soon. And again, thanks for the kind words. It's fully appreciated. Means an awful lot. Golf 3, Sugar Golf Charlie, 7-3 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Golf 7, Oscar Golf, Golf.
2 Echo 0.
Wow, a lot of stations calling. Try to get to everybody as I can. Golf 7, Oscar, Germany, very strong, 59 plus, over.
Tango Bravo Delta.
From Golf 7, Oscar Golf, Golf. Yes, good morning to you there, Ray. Always a cracking signal here on 20. You're 5, 9 plus 10 plus 20 at times. The name here is Lee, Lima, Echo, Echo. Just using a hex beam at the moment, about 15 meters, and running about 250 watts from a FTDX 101. But as always, Ray, you're a cracking signal here in the southwest of the UK, southwest England. From Golf 7, Oscar Golf, Golf.
Yeah, okay, very good, Lee. Doing great. You're peaking 10 dB over S9. Good to hear you this morning. I hope you're doing well. What's your personal status there, Lee? Are you mandatory indoors or are you moving about? Go ahead.
From Golf 7, Oscar Golf, Golf. No, we've been told to actually stay indoors. Only any necessary travel to the shops to get all provisions.
Thanks, Ricky.
But no, we've been actually told to stay indoors unless we have to go to work. I know some of the contract workers have been told that they can do if they're working outside, but everybody else has been told to basically stay home. I run a computer store here in the UK, and they kind of class that as an electronics store, and they've made it very clear that that isn't a necessary shop to be open. So we've had to close now for 3 weeks, and we're on day number 2 at the moment. And I look upon it this way, Ray, that basically, yes, it's horrible we've got to stay indoors, but I've now got 3 weeks of playing with radios. So I'm trying to look on the bright side at the moment, and I think radio's going to get me through it, Ray. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the great part about amateur radio, right? Usually, you have to go to work and do things, and then by the time you get home, propagation's closed. I guess there's a bright side to everything, right, Lee? And one of it's amateur radio, no doubts about it. And we're streaming it live, so people around the world could see what amateur radio is all about. And it's fantastic. Really enjoy it. And you're sounding great, Lee. What is your antenna and how much power you're running? Just out of curiosity, because you're peaking at about 10 dB over S9. Go ahead.
From G70GG. I'm using a hex beam. Got a hex beam antenna here at about 15 meters from the ground, running about 250 watts through an FTDX 101 radio. I have 2 radios. I have the Flex radio here as well, the 6500, and I just cannot decide between the 2 radios which one is the best. I think I just need a big multi-way switch here, so I can easily switch between the Yaesu and the Flex. They're completely 2 different radios, but they've both got great features on them, and I really cannot decide which one to keep. So maybe that's another thing I can do in these 3 weeks off there, Ray. Go ahead.
Yeah, understand. Yeah, the Flex radio is great. I'm not on one right now, but we have one at the transmitter site here that I use for 40 meters. So It's really good radio. I don't have any history with the 101, but I understand that's a fantastic radio as well. Good to hear you in here, Lee. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Golf 7 Oscar Golf Golf. Best wishes to you and the family in the UK. Hopefully we'll catch you again. QSL?
Yes, QSL, Ray, same to you.
Hey, Rep A.
Thanks for the QSL. It's nice to know we're making it over the pond.
I'm not sick. I was just, my throat.
73 set, Ray, and keep up the good work. And you and your family there, keep safe. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo from Golf 7 Oscar Golf Golf. All the best.
Okay, Lee, 73. Take care. Good to hear you this morning. A beautiful copy. Beautiful audio. Take care. Best wishes. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo in the state of Maine, QRZ. Wow, a lot of stations in here. Charlie Bravo Italy, I think out of Italy. Go ahead.
This is Mike India 0, Charlie India Bravo. India. This is Italy Victor 3, Charlie Bravo India. Copy.
Okay, Italy Victor 3, Charlie Bravo Italy 59 plus 20. QSL?
QSL. My name is Sandro. My QTH is North Italy. Trieste Tango Romeo India Echo Sierra Tango Echo.
Thanks, Scott.
Trieste North Italy 5 by 9.
Hey, Lee. Rep A.
B. Very good modulation. Compliment. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. This is Italy Victor 3 Charlie Bravo India.
Okay, QSL, Sandro. Thank you very much for the nice audio report. That makes me happy because I'm operating remote. I am physically in New York, just north of New York City, and the transmitter's in the state of Maine. Thanks for calling in, Sandro. Best to you and the family in Italy. Good wishes. Italy Victor 3, Charlie Bravo Italy, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you for contact. Good X. Ciao, ciao.
Papa Delta 9 Zulu.
Okay, Oscar Hotel 9, Echo November Alpha. Good morning, Rep A. Oscar Hotel 9, Echo November Alpha, 5 and 9, 59. QSL? Okay, very good, Rep A. A lot of QSB on your signal. At first you were 5-7, then you went to 5 and 5, and now much QSB. I understand you're mobile up there in Finland. Good to hear you this morning, Rep A, but they're not strong enough to keep a QSO. Oscar Hotel 9, Echo November Alpha, 73, bye-bye.
Italy 0, 0.
Okay, 73, Rep I. Take care. Mike India 0, Charlie Italy Bravo, 59 plus 20. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good on that. Very good afternoon here from Northern Ireland. My name here is Peter, Papa Echo Tango Echo Romeo, and as usual, you're 20 to 30 over with me here this afternoon, over.
Yeah, very good, Peter. Yeah, conditions very strong here on 20 meters this morning. I tried 15 meters, but not a peep out of Europe. I just don't understand it. Signals 20, 30, 40 over here on 20, but not a peep on 15. You're sounding great, Peter. Great audio. Good to hear you from Northern Ireland. I'm transmitting from the state of Maine, running 5 over 5 over 5 and running 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's good. I've watched it online there, so I have, and it definitely looks impressive. Very, very impressive. Now, we're running the MorningDX 101 here. Just put it on last month as a demo here in the shop. And it sounds good. It works very, very well indeed. Normally run the FT2000D and into a 2-element cubicle quad, 5-band by PKW. Definitely, you're sounding good over here anyway. And no, as I say, I'm quite, I would say probably many other people say it. If I had the room, I'd love some setup like that with yourselves. But unfortunately, we just don't have the room in this part of the world there.
Yeah, understand. And very good. You're doing well with what you have. There's no doubt about it. Sounding fantastic. I just pulled you up on QRZ. I see you're into motor bike racing. Is that correct?
Yeah, I did a little bit of that about 20 years ago, and obviously the finances, a couple of crashes and the finances sort of put tail to all that. But no, we do. We collect some Japanese classic stuff that you probably see in the with the VFR Honda. That would be. There was only 3,200 of those bikes made worldwide. Can't remember where I have a picture of me in the Isle of Man. That's I can't remember which page is on there, but there's one there. That's on my QSL card. That's coming down into the Craignabar corner in the Isle of Man. We obviously, Northern Ireland is steeped in road racing, and anybody that goes racing, well, most of the people that go racing want to go to the roads at some stage. There is a few people who won't go to the roads for obvious reasons, but it is quite dangerous. But as the boy says, we know what way to turn the throttle there over.
Yeah, very good. Well, I've seen it on your QRZ page. I wanted to mention it. And I'm friends with Nicky, Echo India 9, Japan Fox. He's down there in Kildare. And he's into the bikes and the racing as well. And I know over there in Ireland, you guys are really into that motocross stuff. So, well, anyway, good to see you. Thanks for calling in. You're sounding fantastic, and hope the status with the coronavirus in Northern Ireland isn't too bad for you. 7-3, take care. I'll let you wrap it up. Mike India 0, Charlie India Bravo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you for the final.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, coronavirus, it's we're on official lockdown for non-essential workforce, but I'm in the heating industry. Excuse me. And we would be classed as essential work. So I've personally decided to close down for the fortnight, unless somebody's a real dire emergency, we'll go out. But to try and break this thing, we decided to pull the plug for a couple of weeks.
Hey, Johanna.
To see what
Thanks
happens.
for checking in.
That's what everybody needs to do, obviously, to get by this.
Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo. Good to see you.
I don't know how long it's going to take.
Mark
and I don't
Dutton.
think anybody knows how long it's going to take.
I'll listen for you.
But I see, going by all accounts, the China, I think, have and other parts of the world have had no new cases. So for a few days, so maybe it's on its way out. But they say it doesn't like any temperatures over 27 degrees Celsius. So maybe if the weather starts to climb, that'll be more than our luck right enough. But you just never know. Right, okay. I think there was a couple of other Northern Ireland stations calling you here also there. I did hear them in the background. Maybe if you want to put out another call for any other Northern Ireland stations, when it's open to hear. But anyway, thanks for coming back to the call, and hopefully we'll do it again some other time. You're doing a fantastic job, doing a real fine
Morning,
job
Mike.
on amateur radio via the
Mets hat
online
over the
stream.
weekend.
I've watched it a few times. 73 MI0CIB, will be clear.
Okay, Peter, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, my friend. Best wishes to you there in Northern Ireland. Stay well. Same situation here in New York. We're in lockdown unless essential business. And my wife's a nurse, so she had to go off to work here today. I think I'm just going to stay indoors. and play a little bit of radio. Good to hear you. 73. Take care. Mike India 0, Charlie Italy Bravo. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm getting a few messages from the 10-watt stations out of the United Kingdom. And let me just work a few of these guys. I want to get them in the log. And let me see if I can work a few mic number 3s, mic number 6s, and mic number 7s. These are 10-watt foundation licensed operators out of the United Kingdom. Everybody else just stand by in Europe for a few moments. Let me work a few of these guys, a few of these stations, a few of these operators. Some of them may be YLs. So just please QRX for one moment. Mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7. Make your call.
Mike 7, Uniform Oscar Kilo, QRC.
Okay, Mike 7, I think it's Oscar United Kilo. No, United Oscar Kilo. You're 5 and 9. Very good with the 10 watts. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you for the QSO, Ray. Really nice to talk to you. I like the Facebook page. That is really cool. You're a nice 5 and 8 into the northeast of the UK.
Yeah, no, you're strong, Mark. You're 5 and 9. Beautiful copy. I know you're running 10 watts. What is your antenna? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm running a Year 2 ST2000, and I'm running an inverted V on the drive on a 12-meter ball, which is on the driving plate on the car.
Okay, sounding great, Mark. Well, thanks for calling in. There was a few other Foundation licensed operators calling, so I won't hold it. 73 and take care, okay?
Yeah, thank you, Ray, and good luck with the conditions over there at the moment. I think we're heading towards the same over here.
Okay, very good. Fantastic audio, Mark. Take care, 73. Is there any other stations in the United Kingdom? Mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7. Make your call.
Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo.
Ah, Mike 7, Whiskey Oscar Bravo. Great to hear you. You're sounding fantastic. 5 and 9. QSL?
Make it this morning, Ray. Yeah, usual 5 and 9 plus this way. Country's going into a heat. We're all in lockdown, but we're hoping you guys are okay that side, mate. Stay safe, okay, buddy?
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Yes, you too, to my friends in the United Kingdom. Yeah, you're making it, no problem. 5 and 9, solid 5 and 9. Always a pleasure to work the 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom. And thanks for calling in. As always, thanks for watching. Good to hear you. 7-3.
Thanks a lot, Ray. 7-3.
Okay, 7-3. Is there any other Foundation licensed ops out of the United Kingdom? Mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7. Make your call. Okay, heard the mic 6, mic 6. Okay, Mike 6, Papa Zulu X-Ray. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 9, 59. Nice signal with the 10 watts. Go ahead.
Good morning, Ray. Nice to hear you too. You're 5 and 9.
Okay, thanks for the 5-9 plus. Good to hear you. Thanks for calling in. 73 and take care. Bye-bye.
Italy Whiskey 6, AW6, Nancy.
Okay, any other mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7? I'm looking for Foundation licensed operators running 10 watts or less. Mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7. Make your call.
Tango November.
Okay, Oscar Tango November. Make your call.
Yeah, my call is Mexico number 6, Oscar Tango November. QSL?
Okay, Mike 6, Oscar Tango November. Beautiful copy. You're 5 and 9 in the state of Maine. I know you're running 10 watts. What's your antenna? Go ahead.
Yeah, my antenna is a 40-year-old high-gain vertical. It's a 4-band vertical. Back to you.
Sounding fantastic. You're solid 5 and 9. Beautiful, beautiful copy. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, no problem. Yeah, I'm absolutely amazed. I've got you 59 plus 10 as well, so I think the propagation is really good. Can you give me your call sign, please, for the log?
My call sign is Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo, and I'm in the state of Maine. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, no problem. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Mexico 6, Ocean Tango, Norway. The operator this way is Tim. Tango, India, Mike. And my city is the city of Worcester, where the famous Worcester sauce comes from. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, very good, Tim. Yeah, you're very strong. No problem copying you. How often do you get to work the United States here on 20 meters with 10 watts? Can you do it on a regular basis? Go ahead.
Negative. No, this is absolutely a rarity. I was just listening through the bands there, and I heard you calling for the foundation holders in the UK, and I couldn't believe my luck. I have spoken to the state of Maine before. I can't remember the gentleman's call sign at the moment, but I've also worked in FT8 on the data modes on FT8, and actually worked the states a little bit. But
it's a weird noise.
USB or Lima Sierra Bravo. So thanks very much for taking my call. It's a privilege. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. Well, I'm glad that you made it across the pond. I worked a ton of 10-watt station during the contest recently, the ARRLDX contest. I hear you guys in the UK with 10 watts. Beautiful. You guys all of you sound fantastic. I've worked a lot of stations out of the United Kingdom recently. That there was the first QSO with the USA. So it's been a great pleasure working the 10-watt stations out of the UK. Good to hear you. Mike 6, Oscar Tango, November. Best wishes from the state of Maine. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks very much. Hopefully we'll talk again.
Okay, 73, take care. The remainder of Europe, stand by. I have an awful lot of Mike 3s, Mike 6s, and Mike 7s calling with 10 watts. Just stand by for a few moments. Any other stations out of the United Kingdom? Mike number 3, Mike number 6, Mike number 7. Make your call.
Mike 5.
Wow. Mike 6, Kilo Whiskey Quebec. Very strong. 59. QSL? 10 watts.
You're 40 over. You're 40 over 9 there. You're very strong into Scotland, over.
Yeah, thanks for the 5-9 plus 40. You're 5 and 9 with your 10 watts. What is your name? Go ahead.
The operator name is Mike India Kilo Echo. And we're using a doublet antenna, just a wire doublet antenna. And you're doing the job. You're one of the strongest signals on the band at the moment there, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. Good to hear you. How often can you work with the 10 watts into the United States? Can you do it often here on 20 meters? Go ahead.
No, negative. No, you're one of the exceptions here. So I've worked into stateside on 40 meters. And also 20 meters, but your signal's the exception there. It's very strong, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, glad to see you made it across the pond today. I'm going to work a few more 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom. Thanks for calling in. Mike 6, Kilo Whiskey Quebec. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3. Bye-bye.
Florida, Yankee.
Okay, 73. Mike number 3, Mike 6, Mike 7. I'm only working foundations, license op. Trying to get the 10-watt stations in the log here. I'm getting a lot of emails and text messages. Stand by. The remainder of Europe. Mike 3, Mike 6, Mike 7. Make your call.
Uniform 06
Okay, Mike 3, Oscar Yankee Lima. Good to hear you out of Scotland with 10 watts. You're 5 and 9. Over.
Yes, this is Mike 3, Oscar Yankee Lima. This is Andrew. Thank you for working me this morning. You're sounding very good. You're 5-9 plus coming to me, over. What? To report.
Okay, very good, Andrew. Good to hear you. You're doing fantastic with your 10 watts. What is your antenna? Go ahead.
Of my house. So the radio unit was an ICOM IT7400. But thank you very much for the contest. You work
Okay. Okay, Andrew, I lost you there towards the end. The QSB got you, but great to get you in the log here. Mike 3, Oscar Yankee Lima with the cobweb and the 10 watts, doing fantastic. 73, take care, my friend. Best wishes to you and the family there in Scotland. Any other Mike number 3s, Mike number 6s, or Mike number 7s? Foundation license opt out of the UK. Please call. Mike 7, Mike 7? Mike number 7. Mike number 7 again?
Romeo, Juliet, Sierra, QSL.
Okay, Mike 7, Radio Japan Sugar. Very strong, 5 and 9. Good, congrats with your 10 watts. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. My name here is Richard, Romeo India, Charlie Hotel Alpha Romeo Delta. I'm located in southern England, very close to Gatwick Airport. Your signal is fantastic, excellent modulation, 5-9 plus 20, 5-9 plus 20. Back to you from Mike 7 Adria.
Okay, very good, Richard. You're doing fantastic. Beautiful copy here into the United States, into the state of Maine. Good to hear you in here. How often with your 10 watts and your vertical do you make it across the pond? Go ahead.
Well, it's a little bit hit and miss, certainly.
Delta Lima 6, Bravo Delta.
Got into the States on 17 and 40 at night, which seems fairly easy. 17 is very tricky. And this is my first 20-meter QSO into the USA. Back to you, Mike 7, Radio Juliet Sierra.
Okay, fantastic. I'm glad to be your first station into the U.S. on 20 meters. That's great. I don't even know the number now, but it's well over 200 foundation licensed operators in the last couple weeks, their first QSO across the pond. So I'm going to continue on, work a few more Mike 3s, Mike 6s, and Mike 7s. Good to hear you. Mike 7, Radio Japan Sugar, congrats. Making it across the pond with the 10 watts and the vertical. 73, bye-bye. Okay, 73, take care. Europe, stand by one moment. I want to work a few more of these 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom. Is there any other Mike number 3, Mike number 6, Mike number 7? 10-watt stations, foundation licensed operators. Mike 3, Mike 6, Mike 7. Make your call.
Mike Whiskey 6, Florida Gulf, Japan.
Okay, I got Mike Whiskey 6, Juliet, Japan or something again?
Negative, Mexico Whiskey 6, Foxtrot, Golf, Japan. Golf, Japan. That's yourself?
Okay, Mike Whiskey 6, Fox Golf, Japan. Nice signal. Very strong. You're 5 and 9 with your 10 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, I've got a Yaesu FCDX 1200. The antenna is up about 35 to 40 feet in the air. A vertical antenna, QSL.
Yeah, okay, very good. What is your name?
My name is Mike. Mike India, Kilo Echo. You're 5 and 9. 5 and 9.
Okay, Mike, you're also 5 and 9. How often do you make it across the pond with the 10 watts? Do you work the USA often? Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, I worked the USA quite a few times when the conditions are right. Quite a few times at QSL, and in the summer I put the A3S beam up at QSL.
Yeah, okay, very good. You're sounding fantastic. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. You're making it across with the 10 watts, no problem. 73. Is there any other Mike number 3, Mike number 6, Mike number 7? Make your call.
Mexico.
Okay, the Mike 6 again.
Mike 6, Charlie, Victoria.
Okay, Mike 6, Charlie, Victor. Very strong with the 10 watts, 5 and 9. QSL?
Thank you for the 5 and 9. You're 5, 9 plus 10. The name is Paul. 10 watts using the Yaesu FT847. And the antenna is a Western HF10 on an inverted V. QSL?
Yeah, okay, very good, Paul. Yeah, you're very strong with the 10 watts. Incredible signal. And I'm not familiar with the antenna, but it's working well for you. Do you get across the pond often with the setup? Go ahead.
I've had 3 or 4, not very much due to the lot of high-power stations go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, I try to make it. I try to make it some time here, and try to work the 10-watt stations in the UK. There's an awful lot of them. I get a lot of emails. I get a lot of text messages. Hey, can you listen out for me? I'm only running 10 watts. I've never worked the USA before, so I try to do this often. Like I said earlier, I probably worked close to 200 foundation licensed operators in the last few weeks that said they're my first QSO across the pond. So we're making a few people happy. We got big ears, big ears here in Maine. Thanks for calling in, Paul. Mike 6, Charlie Victor, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
This is Mike 6, Capital Juliet. Much appreciated. Like you say, I wish there was many more stations that would give us a little bit more time, although we are going to press forward and try for the next step up. 7-3, you take care.
Yeah, very good. Well, I could tell you what, the Mike 6, the Mike 3s, and the Mike 7s helped me a big time when I operated the ARRL contest. After spending all the time working these guys over the last few weeks, they all came out in droves and worked me in the ARRL DX contest. It pays to pay off to work these guys. I love it. The foundation licensed operators out of the UK, the way the UK is set it up, it's fantastic. To get the level entry guys with 10 watts on HF is beautiful. Very smart. The UK radio organization, brilliant, very smart to doing this 10 watts. 73, take care. Is there any stations in the United Kingdom, foundation licensed operator that never worked the USA before? Give me a call.
6, Papa Delta Juliet.
I'm only looking for stations that have never worked the United States before that are running 10 watts from the United Kingdom. Try again.
Mike 6, Papa Delta Juliet.
Okay, Mike 6, Papa Delta Japan. Good to hear you. You're 5'9", very strong. I'd be surprised you haven't worked the U.S. before with a signal like that. Go ahead.
Into central UK here. Operation on this place, Peter, Papa Echo, Tango Echo, Romeo.
Okay, very good, Peter. Good to hear you. You're running 10 watts. What is your antenna? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a Diamond CP6S antenna there.
Okay, very good, Peter. Very good. Have you worked the United States before here, QSL?
I think I've worked it about once, so...
Okay, very good, Peter. Congrats on making it across the pond. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm in the state of Maine. Thanks for calling in, 73. Is there any other stations out of the United Kingdom running 10 watts under the foundation license that have not worked the United States before? Please call me. Over. Okay, only QRX Europe. Only mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7. I'm only looking for 10 watt stations out of the United Kingdom. Try again. Okay, I heard a Golf Mike 6. Golf Mike 6 again. Okay, the Mike 6, I lost you. A lot of QSB on your signal. Try back in a moment. Mike 6, Golf Alpha Delta, 5 and 9, 59. Good signal with the 10 watts. Go ahead. Okay, I think you said the name is Darren with the Homemade Wyndham and the 10 watts. Sounding fantastic. You're doing a great job. QSL? Okay, very good, Gary. Sorry about the mix-up there. How often do you get to work the United States with that setup? Go ahead. Yeah, okay, great. Great to hear you. Thanks for spending the time to work me. Mike 6, Golf Alpha Delta with the 10 watts, 73. I'll try one or couple more foundation licensed operators out of the United Kingdom, 10 watts or less. Please call.
QRP station.
Okay, QRP station. You're not in the United Kingdom. Please stand by. I'm looking for mic number 3, mic number 6, mic number 7.
Mike 3 Romeo November Oscar. Mobile, copy, Ray.
Okay, mic 3, November Radio Oscar Mobile. You're 5 and 9, 59, over.
Romeo November Oscar. Whiskey 3 November Echo India.
Okay, good to hear you. You running 10 watts?
Yes, 10 watts mobile. It's me, Ronnie. Bella.
Oh, Bella. Oh, good to hear you with the 10 watts. Congratulations, sounding fantastic. QSL?
QSL, if you click on QRZ.com, click on the APRS, you'll see me tracking there. We've got a tracker on there.
Okay, very good. I'm going to pull you up. So, do I have the call correct? Is it Mike 3, November Radio Oscar?
No, negative. Radio Nancy Ocean, Mexico, number 3, Romeo November Oscar. Radio Nancy Ocean there.
Okay, Mike 3, Radio Nancy Oscar. That's why you didn't show up on QRZ. I had it backwards. Yeah, you're 5 and 9. 5 and 9, Bella. QSL?
Double click on APRS link. There's an APRS link there, and you'll able to see me where the track's from.
Okay, stand by. I'm pulling it up. I'm going to see where you are. Stand by.
Okay, just double click on the APRS, and that'll take you to the APRS website, and you'll see everything to do there. We're doing over the Liverpool station, and we're heading back over the website there. Nice one.
Okay, just looking at you. You're just north of Wakefield. Is that QSL?
QSL 100%.
Fantastic. You're in a truck, you said? You're driving a truck?
Yeah, it's 44 ton, 44 ton. We had a QSL a few weeks ago when he said use for Coca-Cola. And we do the same, from alcohol to food to containers there.
Well, that's fantastic that I can track you with the APRS there. Well, safe travels, be well, good to get you in the log here. Mike 3, Radio November Oscar, in the truck, driving through the United Kingdom to keep people hydrated. 73, take care, bye-bye.
Okay, November Echo India. 73, and 3, on Oscar mobile.
Good to hear you. Safe travels. A couple more. Mike number 3, Mike number 6, Mike number 7. Make your call.
Mike Whiskey 3, November Echo India.
Okay, to Mike number 7. Mike number 7, Kilo. Mike number 7, Kilo. What is your call? Okay, Mike 7, Kilo Echo Zulu. Just at my noise floor, 5 and 5, 55. QSL? Roger on the 5 and 7. What is your name? Over? Mike 7, Kilo Echo Zulu, 5 and 5, 5 and 5. What is your name? Over? Okay, the QSB got you, but I copied you. Fantastic. Great to work you. Mike 7, Kilo Echo Zulu, 7-3. Bye-bye.
Mike Whiskey 3, November.
Okay, let me look this one up. Let's check this out. So with Mike 7, Kilo Echo Zulu, Mike 7, Kilo Echo Zulu, Carrie, there's a picture of her, fantastic. She has 47 lookups. Maybe I was her first QSO to the United States. Thanks for calling in, Carrie. Fantastic. Good to get you in the log. Okay, let's continue on here. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, looking for Mike 3, Mike 6, Mike 7. Mike 3, Mike 6, Mike 7. Okay, Mike 7, Delta, Radio Victor. Big signal with the 10 watts. Go ahead.
Roger, my friend, it's Mike 7, Delta, India Victor. I'm running 100-meter wire as an experiment QSL.
Oh, it's working well for you. Delta, Italy, Victor. Very strong. 5'9", QSL.
Roger, my friend, 5'9", you're 5 and 10 plus back into Scotland. Very strong audio. Thank you for the signal report and the flowers.
Okay, 73, take care. Bye-bye. Any other Mike 3, Mike 6, Mike 7? Okay, Mexico 6. Okay, Mike 6, Golf, Sugar, India, 5 and 9, 59, over. Yeah, what is my signal report again? Okay, thanks for the 5-9 plus. Very good. You're 5 and 9, 59, a lot of QRM. Thanks for calling in. Mike 6, Golf, Sugar, India, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Okay, thanks for calling in. Okay, I worked a lot of foundation licensed operators. We'll do this again later. Anybody anywhere in the world, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Mike, Golf 0, Victor Lima Fox, booming, 59 over. QSL?
Roger, Ray, many thanks for the 5 and 9, 20 dB over the S9, and many thanks for working those foundation stations. Absolutely brilliant. Driving the Ford, the Hobby Ford there, Ray, go ahead.
Yeah, I enjoy working the 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom. I think the way the UK has the foundation license set up is brilliant. We should be doing this in the United States with the FCC. I mean, get them on the air. And I tell you, there's an awful lot of 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom. They called me in the ARRL-DX contest. I couldn't tell you how many stations I worked 5 or 10 watts out of the UK. And they're on the air. That's great. Glad to be able to work them all. I think I worked Kerry. I may have been the first QSO to the U.S. Somebody said she just got licensed. Anyway, you're sounding great. Golf 0, Victor Lima Fox, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, Roger, on that, Ray. Yeah, we run a few foundation licenses through our local club here in Durham, and many of the clubs across the UK, it's completely driven from when the clubs, the foundation, intermediate, and advanced, so it's great that people on the first tier and the HF, and of course, work at a big gun station like yourself. A question for you, Ray. I mean, you're doing great jobs with these remote stations. Where do you think's the next level? Whereabouts are you going to go next with the stations there? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much running out of money, so I don't know where I go next. I spent an awful lot of money building these remote stations. It's more of a labor of love than anything else. And we have we actually have 2 mega stations on the coast of Maine. I got the one up in the mountaintops in New York, and several other smaller ones scattered around. I think if we're going to do anything, it's going to be in the Caribbean. I think the next station we build is in the Caribbean, and it's going to be for contesting. I think that's the next move there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, and that. Very much like going on holiday to Jamaica. We're there probably 3, 4, 5 times a year. Great. I've always fancied working from there. 6Y land road should be rather good. But yeah, we did watch you last time in the Caribbean. It was very good. Well, interesting. I've just been able to buy right with the grandson and come back and watch the news and just find out about Prince Charles. So everybody's getting hit with the virus now. So just to know what's going to happen now. The NHS is desperate for volunteers, and it's great to see people helping out and doing things.
I'm sure that would be great, Chris.
Anyway, I won't hold it long with you, Ray. Great
to talk to you. A pleasure as always, and good to see the feedback on the Facebook Live. Take care, mate, from the UK. Cheers and beers from G0 Very Low Signals.
Yeah, pleasure. Pleasure to work you. Thanks for the kind words. And, yeah, we can actually do one in Jamaica now. Crossy K1 Lima Zulu already has a station down there in Jamaica, so maybe we'll pull it off. All right. Well, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. 73, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, sir.
Okay, 73. Wow, there's a lot of stations calling. I just can't work everybody. I mean, I can, if I was rapid fire and I work one guy after another, that wouldn't be too much fun to work, to watch. So, we got the status. Nothing's changed. People still on lockdown in Europe. I worked a bunch of foundation licensed operator. Enjoy doing that. You know why I enjoy doing it? Because you can hear the excitement of them getting through and work in the United States with your 10 watts. It's one of the things that I was talking about earlier, that they have the determination. So now they worked me with 10 watts. They work the United States. Maybe they'll have the desire to upgrade. Get up to the 100-watt license. And then get up to the 400-watt license in the UK. Be great. Be fantastic. Really enjoy working the 10-watt stations in the UK. And I got to tell you, they came out in droves and worked me in the ARRLDX contest. That's what put me over the top with QSOs. I know I worked over 200-300 of those M3s, M6s, and M7s. And then you got the Papa Deltas out of the Netherlands, the 25-watt guys. They called in droves as well. Well, anyway, I'm coming up on 2 hours. I'm sure I bored you to death here. We worked a bunch of stations here. We got the input around the world. I'm going to be operating the contest this weekend. With the coronavirus going around, I have no idea who our competition's going to be. Is anybody even going to be able to put a multi together with all the travel restrictions? I don't think in Europe you could travel from country to country. I think they closed the borders down. So usually, you might have a big multi station in 9 Alpha or Oscar Kilo. I'm just using examples. And guys would cross the border from Germany and Switzerland and wherever and come and operate as a team. I don't think that's going to be possible this time. I don't think there's going to be a lot of multis in the WPX contest this weekend. Just because of the travel bans. I think there's going to be a lot of activity. I think there's going to be a lot of people on the air this weekend because everybody's indoors. We're going to be operating multi. And the only reason we can pull this off is because we're going to be remote. We're going to have 10 operators from the U.S. remote in, and we're going to be able to do a multi and work around the coronavirus. Boy, how things have changed. I remember 8 years ago when we started remoting. Boy, did we take an awful lot of darts, arrows, torches. We got beat up pretty bad by the ham community. More so from the DXers than the contesters, but the contesters were right there. I remember the first thing that was said when we were operating remote and we were building remote stations. I remember a few DXers said, well, they'll be able to do it, but the latency is going to kill you. We don't have to worry about this remote system of being any success. And that was echoed by many. In the contest community, they were, they weren't embracing it, but they said, hey, how successful can you be operating remote? Too many things can break while you're operating contest, which is very true. And you're never going to be able to fix it. What happens when the internet drops? And so everything you could possibly think about. The naysayers just, put it down, and then the personal attacks were just endless. The last few years, especially here in the United States, the single op category been won by remote stations. And now we're going to start getting into the multi-multi category, maybe multi-2. The hardest one to do remote is going to be multi-single. It's going to be multi-single. So, yes, good thing I'm gonna enable them right now. Alpha 4 Lima Sugar just put in chat. Hey, how about enable those antennas? He's going to be doing the CWT. So, all right. Anyway, I'm coming up on 2 hours. Thanks for everybody watching. We'll be operating WPX this weekend. Most likely the call sign is going to be Whiskey 2 Delta X-Ray. 7-3 all. Take care. Bye-bye. This is Ray in the RHR studio here in New York.